Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to the channel to anyone who's here new. As you can hear, already out of breath, which makes a perfectly good start. So today, due to the impending rain, we're going to stay quite local. But instead of showing you the normal sights and sounds of the area, who many of you have probably seen before, if you've been, you'll already be aware of, we thought it would take you a bit left field, however you want to look at it. There's been quite a lot of people moving into the area, and I'll be quite honest, some seasoned some seasoned locals may not have been to this area for a while, because once you've kind of been, when you first sort of start exploring the area, it's strange how you rarely go back. Yeah, but anyway, as you can hear, there is this is not necessarily the easiest way to access it. You can actually drive this, but we are trying to get our footsteps up and our heart healthy. So here we are. I'll join you at the top or in the back of an ambulance, whichever I get to first. How nice was that? Obviously you didn't see it, so I'm going to have to explain what has just happened. Now there is a path through here, all this wooded area, that actually the incline is not as bad. As I was saying earlier about locals forgetting about things, yeah, it turns out I have not done this path. We've not done this path for such a long time. I can't even remember where that path starts, so we'd probably have to see it on the way back anyway. Just had a couple of passing cars. As you can see, it's not very wide, so I pulled myself into the side, as I'm going to do now. Let's get out of the way. And I mean, they must have some decent handbrake assist, because they actually pulled over, stopped, and asked if I wanted to lift to the top. We are trying to get our footsteps up and our heart health, and I think we're just being a bit daft, to be quite honest. I think it's overestimated, or underestimated should I say, how steep this hill really is. I mean, it's one of those places that often have accidents, you know, in the bad weather and that lot, because people just misjudge how good their car is. And yeah, I mean, I don't know whether this shows how steep it is, and we have walked the steepest street in Harlech, which is, I think it's the second in the world. Claims to be the first, but someone else has taken its place. And that was Thigh-burn. Admittedly, this is a lot longer. It takes so much longer to get to the top. Can you hear that car? It's gonna drink the juice going up here. And just as I sound like I'm gonna give my last breath, it's a good job Spud's with me, pushing me from behind. We've reached the top. Well, there's a bit more to go, but we're at the car park. We're where we need to be, at the Gwinesca lay-by. So it is such a shame we are not on a brighter day, because normally you'd see Blackpool from up here. There's the path. See you later. There was an offer of another lift down. Oh, there we go. Oh, that has been changed. It used to say Snowdon on it. No. And that is what we call, is it Melody Mountain? So you can see the Tesco's, you can see Pontins, you can see the beaches and the arcades. Best view up here. Tennis courts. descent. Right, we are going to take the track. Even if it's just to see, they're quite cool. See, we should have brought a bottle with us. Even if it's just to see where you come up, because we did the road on the way up. And like I said, this might just learn to regret this, but yeah, we've had lifts, multiple offer of lifts actually, up and down the hill, which was lovely. Couple just there we were speaking to, really friendly. Health tips galore between the two of us. I mean, obviously breathing wasn't just great on the way up, so I'm probably not the best person to give health tips, but if you can imagine this on a blue sky day, walk like a crab. Oh yeah, if you can imagine this on a blue sky day, and actually different seasons, because you get like different flowers and whatnot up here. It is such a pretty area and such a nice view. Lots of you will already know about Gorneska, even if you haven't been up. It's definitely worth the drive. If you don't want to walk, it's definitely worth the drive. If it's just to park up with a flask and a cup of coffee. Right, okay, so Spud's not too bad because he's good on his feet. Myself, that is another situation altogether. And yeah, I personally am regretting, I mean, I've got my Converses on. I'm not actually in my hikers today. Or my Crocs. And I'm regretting this pathway because I think I am going to end up face planting. So currently walking down sideways. I mean, I'm not the best on my feet, full stop, so I don't really need any assistance in hitting the deck. Whee! Spud clinging onto the back of me. Oh, I don't think he fancies carrying me home should I hit the deck. Right, okay, so it's it seems like there's been a long while since this track has been cut back at all. Probably think it makes no sense turning around as we're already so far down. Let's see, here's some steps. Here feels like civilization with a step. Ooh. This is the birds instead of my voice. About turning all hippie, I think this is what we all should be doing a bit more of, just getting out into some green spaces. Helps alleviate your mood, elevate your mood, not alleviate, or alleviate your mood if you're in a bad mood, I suppose. Right, so we're following these signs. Okay, not sure how far, well, where it's going to bring us out. This certainly looks a lot more habitable. Ooh, oh, I think it's oh yeah, this is where the brain freeze comes in. There's a plaque, it'll say what it is. It's a building that's dilapidated. Bishop's Wood, I'm liking to think. Oh, it's a good job this is not an information channel. Full of factual things for your educational purposes. Every day is a learning day, including for me. Spud already knows, he just laughs along and pretends. Ah, so this isn't what I was thinking. So scrap that. There is one somewhere. It's just not this one. Because that is just a set of stairs. Well, there's another sign. Follow that one. There we go. We do look like we're coming towards... Well, we're getting a lot closer to civilization. These laurels are very overgrown. And the amount of leaves on this trap, oh, death trap. For me, anyway. Anyone who's got rubbish use of their own feet, I think, may possibly struggle. Or let's just say, may struggle. And clinging on for dear life at quite a few points. That way. Oh, someone's garden. So we shan't go in there. Oh. Here we go. Point of interest number 2. Nice benches to sit on. Ah, so you can even, there's even a path that way. There's quite a few paths. Let's have a look further down. When I say point of interest, it's point of interest to me, and I'm hoping you guys think the same. Bit different than nipping to Tesco's, isn't it? And would make a good shelter from the rain. There we go. Don't know how clear that is. This shelter was presented to the town of Prestatyn by J.F. King, Esquire. Stoneby, Prestatyn, 6th of December 1929. 1929. And that dome on that house always, I'm saying this, I don't even know whether it's in shot, there we go. The dome on that house always, think of a good word, intrigues me. Anyone who's got any local knowledge who wants to add to the comments and completely correct everything that I've said, they're more than welcome. Like I say, I am not one for facts and figures. I am more of your, doesn't that look nice? Isn't that interesting? And then everyone else can join in with their knowledge. Hillside Gardens. So is this the way we came up, I wonder? What's living in these houses? Don't have to imagine, you can actually buy. Aha, this is the path we came up. Yes, it is. Right, so at the bottom of this path we have some more stuff. So it was bound to happen, and it has. Hit the deck on actual, I don't know what we've even, well, I say we, it's me, I slipped on. So luckily the GoPro is quite durable. Wasn't recording at the time, which is a shame because you may as well have had a nice slow-mo of me hitting the deck. For some reason I seem to be made, don't tempt fate, do not tempt fate, seem to be made of rubber and tend to bounce rather than break. I mean, don't get me wrong, oh, all my arms sore. so is my hand and my butt and my ego. But we've survived. Didn't take anyone down with me. But yeah. Oh Christ. Right. Oh, just as we get to the good bit, I'm going to chance just walking on the grass, because let's face it, walking on the road was not in it, on the pavement was not in his favour. Have you all been to the Roman helmet? I've just got to remember where Bishop's Wood is, because I'm sure that is on my place of interest. Again, I'm thick as heck, so let's see what this says. Doesn't say when it came out. Says a lot, but do you know what? I think I've shook myself up a bit with that fall. Oh, I'm getting old. Yeah, I'm not taking that in. So we're going to go and see if we can find Bishop's Wood. Right, to Prestatyn hillside. Is that going to take us back up Gwenesca? Should it take us towards Melodin? Should really do the test run on these walks first. It's been such a long time since we've been down this way. I honestly can't remember. We used to bring the dog down these treks all the time. They were great for him. But as he got older, they obviously got more tiresome, so didn't come out quite as far. You know when they say that basically nature reclaims, flipping heck, don't let me go over it again, reclaims things. It is so true. I mean, I can get to it close enough. I don't know how well you can see that. I mean, that to me looks like a fireplace. No? If somebody knows. I mean, is there a road directly above this one? Maybe there is. I mean, obviously it's definitely an arch, but that section there at the bottom looks like an old fireplace. Comment below should you know the answer in any tales you have. Whee! Crikey. Look, flares were a good idea today. I'm getting trapped in everything I pass. So there's more of that stone wall there. Another jolted out bit. So this is part of the hillside. Flipping it, do you know? I swear to God, my legs are going in different postcodes today. What the heck's going on with them? Oh, that was a dead mouse. Or a little vole. Tiny, whatever it was. It's mad because you can hear, I don't know what that noise is. don't think it's a lawnmower, it's some petrol-y equipment. But you seem like with the birds and the, well, everything else around you, you feel like you're so far away from people. But actually you're not, you're stone's throw really. I mean, you've got to throw that stone pretty hard, but you are a stone's throw away. Ow! Nettle sting. I am starting to question whether I've took the right path. Because I'm sure we would have come across the dilapidated, like, building thing that's all signposted up by now. We haven't done, we're still on the hillside. As you can see, there's a track down the bottom. I haven't seen anything down there. Hello, doggo. Right, so we've abandoned that trip. The lady with the dog who we've just bumped into, I said, oh yeah, you just go down here, go up there, go there. Have you been past fish caves? No, I haven't. And it's definitely doable, but with this impending rain, lack of proper footwear, and the fact that I've already hit the deck, I think we're going to have to save that for another day, and actually come in through Melodon. So basically, so all the like villages are like all connected. You can, obviously they're connected, but through this pathway I could walk from Prestatyn into Melodon. Then there's a route that takes you through to Dizeth. You can get on the there's other ways, but you can get on the like old railway track. It's like a cycle track now. You go from Melodon to Dizeth, then you can go from Dizeth to Rhuddlan, and you get on another track and go from Rhuddlan to Rhyl. And then really you can get on the front. I mean, you could take the coast road, you get on the front and you can look straight down to Clondidno and beyond. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put a stop to where we go each point at some point. So today is here. We've got another area to show you, which is the Roman baths. I could do with a coffee. I'm not sure what time we're on. Let's have a look. We are, well done, lots of steps. 3:15. We might be pushing it for a coffee because it might not be somewhere open with it being a Sunday. I was thinking the high street. Yeah, I'm going to need some thinking time. I might not be able to get a coffee, which if I can't, never mind. Thought we'd come up this end instead of the high street, see what's open on here, just so we can see if I can get a coffee. Did you know we had amusement park? No, we don't. We have arcades, amusements. We also have mini golf. Obviously the beach, gorgeous beach. But this area I might just be able to get a coffee. Right, I'm going to try here first because I'm pretty sure they did vegan stuff on their menu last time. £6, that's not bad. Have a look. See, actually, they might have it on here. Let's have a look. Well, they do a vegan breakfast. I might just be lucky, it doesn't say, but I will ask. Right, so before the music comes back on, it's an extra 40p for my oatmeal, soy or almond. Absolutely no problem in that. This is the prices that we were looking at before. Also we've got a brownie for £3, and they sell like the crabbing pots, baits, magnets, all the bits you need. Other than bucket and spade, I don't think I can see a bucket and spade, although that may be maybe around the back. But it seems to have all the other seaside bits. Very good. Right, the more I'm looking, the more I'm liking. I've seen behind the counter they're offering a vegan sausage pat for £4. The pies there are £2. It's actually a pie and chips for £4. We've got the crab buckets. We've got everything you need from the seaside a bit, and we are a stone's throw from the beach. It's very well placed. Then then of course you've got the arcades. To be quite honest, everything seems to be really well priced. I mean, the mini golf is what, £4 for an adult, £3.50 for children. No, it's not. It's £3 for children, £3.50 for senior citizens. But in there you get a cup of tea for £1.20. My latte was, oh, you're probably going to have to look back on the menu, but I think it was £2.30. And then because I wanted oat milk, it's an extra 40p, and I don't begrudge paying extra for the oat milk. They probably have a bit of wastage, especially when they're offering the 3 or 4 different varieties of it. So I mean, I don't mind. You'd pay a lot more at Costa's anyway, and it was Illy coffee, which is a nice coffee. Don't think we can quite go this way without having a look at the water.
Oh, hi!
The Beach Hut do a Costa, so I could have had a coffee up here. Is it open? Oh, it is open. They do. Ooh. Oh, see, no, I could have had coffee from there. I'm spoilt for choice for coffees. Right, that's not a bad thing. So maybe next time I'll give there a go, and then we'll give, here we go, Costa coffee is Costa coffee, isn't it? I do like the look of it here. The coloured, oh, what's this one? I'm sure I've seen that bit open. Colour of the buildings, and it looks so summery, very holiday-y. Oh, and the arcade there, because I've just seen that they do, I think they do dog ice cream. They've got the hut for the coffee as well, as in like the outside. I think you can go in and have one, but you can have one on the outside. But the other place did dog ice pops. I've not seen them. They're quite good for the summer. Can I get on up here? I think I'm going to be going back on myself, but never mind. Can't come without going to the beach. Right, so we're definitely going to have to come back to this area. So that red boat, well, the little hut, that's part of the red boat when that closes. They actually do lots of amazing looking ice cream or I can't even say gelato, as they're calling it. But they do a raspberry ripple vegan one, and it's £3.20, I think it was, for a scoop. Now a pint, on the other hand, wasn't as impressed with. I went to go in, it was quite busy because it's like food time now, and I said, can I sit in with a drink? And she goes, or do I have to, do I have to wait for a table or what have you? I'm not eating, just drinking. And she said, oh, you're sitting in or out? And I said, do you know what, I'll sit out. And she goes, oh, you order it from the hut. Of which I went to order a Guinness, only to find I don't do Guinness. So I said, oh, so what's your IPA like? I had, don't drink beer, don't have a clue. I'll have that. As it goes, it's very nice. It's £6.30. I know you've got a view, but that seems quite expensive. This is a Roman bath. This is the last journey on our trip today. We will go to the fish caves and to the other little relic thing within Prestatyn hillside, but I came through with the wrong direction today, so it kind of put a bit of a spanner in the plan. But how random is that? Like at the end of people's gardens, you've got a Roman bathhouse. And then this is new. Well, I say new, I haven't been down here for a long, long time. We've got a little hog sculpture. That was pretty cool. I like that. So yeah, that is it. That is it for today. Any suggestions, please leave in the comments. And we'll see you on the next one.